I'll bet you've heard this saying, money can't buy happiness, but one CEO in Seattle doesn't believe in that philosophy, apparently. He announced a big raise for many of his employees. The minimum salary at his company will be increased in stages to $70,000. Yes, Anthony Mason shows us why the boss took a massive pay cut to help make this happen. Anthony, I love the story. Good morning.
Good morning, Gail. Big companies like McDonald's and Walmart have raised their minimum wages, but it's nothing like what Dan Price is doing at Gravity Payments. The 30-year-old CEO says he wants to confront income inequality in America, so he slashed his own paycheck and raised the minimum salary at his company to $70,000. CEO Dan Price made the announcement at his company's quarterly meeting.
And we're going to have a minimum $70,000 pay rate for everyone that works here.
The minimum salary at the credit card processing company will immediately jump to at least $50,000 and rise to $70,000 within 3 years.
I realized that people that are making less than that, there's an emotional cost that they have every single day. And you only get to live once. And so those are days that are lost in terms of being able to really live a full life. And so getting them there was really based on that research that Princeton did in 2010.
That Princeton study concluded that emotional well-being rises as one's income rises, up to about $75,000 a year. The reaction of his 120 employees went from subdued shock to a standing ovation.
I do pay for daycare out of pocket.
Alyssa O'Neill is a 21-year-old single mother who works in customer service. Overnight, her annual salary jumped from $37,000 to $50,000.
It just gives you a little bit more confidence in your ability to just go about your day and not have to worry about going paycheck to paycheck.
Maybe I cried when I called my mom.
29-year-old supervisor Jose Garcia has $54,000 in student debt. Now those loans will be easier to pay off.
I think it's life-changing for everybody in various ways.
It's potentially life-changing for Price as well.
So I'm reducing my salary from $1 million a year to about $70,000.
But not everyone in corporate America can afford to make such drastic changes so quickly, especially companies with large numbers of minimum wage workers.
It just doesn't make economic sense for the really large companies that have a lot of people like that to give huge raises like this. It can tip them from being profitable to being unprofitable, which is why we're not going to see a huge stampede of companies doing this.
It's not about pay, it's about an opportunity and developing people and giving them a chance to thrive and show what they can do.
Dan Price admits the salary increases will cut his company's profits in half in the near term, but having happier, more productive employees, he believes, will pay off in the long term.
You know, I want to be a part of the solution to inequality in this country. And so if corporate America also wants to be a part of that solution, that would make me really happy.
30 employees will see their salaries double under this move. Price insists he's not trying to make a political statement, but word is getting around the company got more than 500 new resumes.
You did a story, look.
Great.
Yeah, exactly.
Employees everywhere are sending your story to their bosses today.
It's one of the, it's one of the highest email stories in the country right now.
Such a nice thing. Go Dan Price. He's
Thanks,
a man.
Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.